Okay, video 2, properties of limits. As x goes to plus or minus infinity. Guys, you'll notice that there's a table of these properties on page 71. I'm not going to repeat them here. I'm not going to write them all down in here. But I do want to talk about a couple quick examples. And so we're going to look at, and this is example 3. This is on page 72. We're going to look at the function f of x equals 5x plus sine x over x. Well, let's just very quickly analyze what is the limit as x goes to infinity of this function. And what I notice is that this is going to go to infinity, and this is going to wobble back and forth between 1 and -1. And this is going to go to infinity. So I've got an infinity plus a wobble divided by infinity. I have no idea what this limit is going to be. But what I do notice is that one of the properties says that if I have the sum of two limits, I can just add together the two limits. So let's rewrite f of x. Let's rewrite it as 5x over x plus sine x over x, which I'm perfectly, absolutely, positively allowed to do, basic math. Now, when I take the limit of f of x as, as x goes to infinity, what I see is that this is the limit of 5x over x as x goes to infinity, plus the limit as x goes to infinity of sine of x over x, and I can analyze these together. Well, thing one, x divided by x is just 1, so this will be 5. And thing two, something that wobbles back and forth between -1 and +1 divided by some infinitely large number will be 0. So this limit is just equal to 5. All right, why don't you guys do exercise 25 out of the book. You can pause this video and we'll come back in just a second. Okay, very quickly, I just want to go back to f of x, which was 5x plus sine x over x. And I want to split this up into two functions. H of x equals 5x plus sine x. G of x equals x. And the question is, do these limits exist? And the answer is, of course, no, they don't. They both go to infinity. However, it turns out it doesn't matter, because as long as the limit of f of x exists, it doesn't matter whether the limits of the two individual functions exist, so long as the limit of g of x as x goes to infinity is not 0. That's the important thing right there, that this limit exists as long as you're not dividing by 0. Okay, we're going to end this video and we'll